Simply here again, and I'm gonna try this video again because the last one only loaded 31 seconds. I'm gonna redo it, so this time it goes for the whole remainder of the series. What is it about? Well, today we are chatting about the Survivor Series 2018 predictions and match card. So the match card has the tag team elimination match, which is there's a team of Raw tag teams and a team of SmackDown tag teams that are going to be in an elimination match together. So for the Raw side, we've got the Ascension, Lucha House Party, Revival, Bobby Roode, and Chad Gable. Yeah. And then for the SmackDown side, we've got the Usos. I say Usos, you say Usos. New Day, yes it is. Good Brothers, Too Sweet. Sanity and the Colons for SmackDown. Just listening to the names of those tag teams, I don't think you can speak SmackDown 0 to Raw. Then the tag team champions of each brand are also taking each other on. So for Raw, it's the AOP, and for SmackDown, it's the Bar. And I actually think that the Bar is going to eliminate the AOP, and that will make it 2-0 to SmackDown. Then the Cruiserweights, I don't care. I'm not going to cover it. So I'm going to for it. I'm probably going to go toilet for that one. Hopefully it's like the curtain raiser or what have you, so I might not even watch it at all. But yeah, that Cruiserweight's just not for me. So we go straight into the men's elimination match. So for Team Raw, we've got Braun Strowman, Dolph Ziggler, Drew McIntyre, Finn Balor, and Bobby Lashley versus the SmackDown side of Shane McMahon, The Miz, Samoa Joe, Rey Mysterio, and Jeff Hardy. Now, personally, I think that the Raw team take this, making it 2-1 to Raw. The reason for that is take it man on man. I think that Braun Strowman can take out anybody on this roster. Dolph Ziggler, everybody, Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe will give Dolph Ziggler a run for his money. Drew McIntyre, same story. He can take out pretty much anybody there. Again, maybe not so much Samoa Joe, but I think that's what Braun Strowman's there. He'll eliminate Joe. And then Finn Balor, yeah, he's definitely going to be able to get quite far in that match as well. So the long story short, my point of departure is thinking of how many of these guys can be taken out by how many of the other guys. And clearly, to me, in my opinion, Raw is the stronger team for this. So giving the win to Raw. Then the Women's Survivor Series, there's a bit of controversy there because SmackDown have not named their full team yet. With Raw, we've got Tamina, Ruby Riott, Mickey James, Natalya, and Jax, who should, in my opinion, be fired from WWE. She should just step down, stop this nonsense now. But hey ho, that's just me. I'm biased because I'm a fan of Becky Lynch. But yeah, between Nia Jax and Tamina Snuka, I don't know, dude. Those two, there's so many better wrestlers in the WWE brand at the moment, all the way from NXT UK, SmackDown, Raw, that I definitely don't need those two women in my life. Especially for me, my grief with Nia Jax is the fact that she's dangerous to the game as such. She's dangerous to the brand because she's dangerous to other people. And with Tamina, she just doesn't look like she wants to be there. It's like comes in, does this, that, and the other, and then off again. It's like she has no charisma at all. It's basically her whole gimmick is around the fact that she's a snooker. So unfortunately, my personal opinion on those two is please leave. But hey, I'm not the guy. I don't know what goes on behind the scenes or how all these things work. So yeah, that's the long story short. Now, with the SmackDown side, we've got Carmella, Naomi, Asuka, and Sonya Deville so far. There's no Bayley, there's no Sasha Banks on the roster, on the match card. And definitely one of those two can fill that spot. But then, because of Sonya Deville being there, I'm thinking, where's Mo? So there's three that can fill that spot very easily. The question is, who's it going to be? Then I got this little notion that Shayna Baszler is fighting tonight at NXT TakeOver War Games, and she's defending her title against Kairi Sane, and I just that whole four horsewoman thing just came up in my radar, thinking that Shayna Baszler will probably end up on Raw because at the moment we've got Sasha Bailey, Becky Lynch, and Charlotte Flair, the four WWE horsewomen, all on SmackDown already. So I don't see why they wouldn't Shayna Baszler to Raw with Ronda Rousey, and therefore because they've been chaperoning her lately, Marina and Miss Duke Jasmine, whatever her name is, because they're chaperoning her over in NXT, I don't think there's a problem bringing them up for a bit of a fisticuffs with the four horsewomen of WWE. So I think that's where this whole thing is going. And if it's not going there at Survivor Series, we're definitely going to get some sort of like, I can't say seed because the seed was already planted back in Mae Young Classic. And when what's the name, when Ronda Rousey first arrived, there was already the whole four horsewomen talk. But I think there's going to be some sort of move on that over on Survivor Series. So, yeah, as far as prediction goes, though, I think SmackDown's going to take that, making it 3-1 to SmackDown, with Raw only taking the men's series so far. However, it also starts flipping a little bit from here because in the mid-card champions, we've got Seth Rollins, Intercontinental Champion of Raw, obviously, versus Shinsuke Nakamura, which is the US champ, over on SmackDown. So I think Seth Rollins is going to take this one, making it 3-2. Yeah, 3-2. Then I think Ronda Rousey is going to beat Charlotte Flair. But I definitely have this feeling the force, there's a movement in the force, whatever, I can feel it in my bones. Something's up there. So I think the horsewoman story is going to come alive there. But I do think that Ronda's going to take the win. And then again, with the Brock Lesnar Universal Champ for Raw, Daniel Bryan WWE Champ for SmackDown, I think Brock Lesnar is going to take it. The reason why I think Daniel got the belt from AJ in the first place is because they had that whole thing of they've both Brock and AJ has only been pinned once, and they obviously don't want to break that streak now at Survivor Series. So I'm thinking that Daniel, they don't mind letting him lose the match against Brock as much as they mind AJ losing against Brock. However, again, this is now my little story mind going in. I think AJ is going to have some sort of part in Brock winning. So I think AJ is going to come and distract Daniel Bryan or some effect where Daniel Bryan is going to lose the match because of AJ. But already we had the heel turn from Daniel Bryan over on SmackDown this week. So I don't know if that is going to, like that, to me, that makes it a bit murky. But yeah, I definitely think that Raw's, unfortunately, and I say unfortunately because SmackDown's still strong, but then at the end, I think Raw take it for the complete Survivor Series. And yeah, I definitely think there's going to be some Four Horsemen banter going on between the WWE Four Horsewomen and the UFC Four Horsewomen. So taking it from the top again, so the SmackDown tag teams, women's match, the guys are the champions in the hands. The cruiserweights, again, I don't care, so I'm not going to worry with them. The Raw men are going to win the men's elimination series. SmackDown women are going to win the women's elimination. Seth Rollins is going to take the mid-card championship, Ronda Rousey the women's championship, and Brock Lesnar the men's championship. And yeah, that's basically my prediction, and obviously the match card for SmackDown 2018, which is live on the WWE Network tomorrow. In England, it's at stupid o'clock. It's like 1 o'clock in the morning again, so basically on the 19th. In South Africa, they will make it 3 o'clock for you guys, and then on the 19th, and then on the 18th, in I think it's 7 o'clock, 4 and 7, or 3 and 7, but hey, you can go look on the network, go see for yourself. Obviously, if you go into the WWE Network, you get your first month free, and thereafter you start paying, and it's like in pounds it's $9.99, so call it £10 a month. I definitely get my money's worth out of it. Where's that book? Actually, here's a little look at all the things that you can get. So unlimited access to all of these things, NXT, all the little promotions that they have and shows, Backlash, all the pay-per-views. Obviously, every month you get to watch pay-per-views. Now, at the moment, I think it's £15 on Sky Sports to get your pay-per-view. But you're paying £10 a month for the network, so it really makes sense to get the network. Other than that, looking forward to watching tonight's NXT Takeover War Games. I think it's going to be fantastic. I'm looking forward to tomorrow's Survivor Series, but most of all, in an hour and 20 minutes, I'm looking forward to South Africa versus Scotland in the rugby. That's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you again on Monday. If I don't see you in the week, breaking down the place, I'll see you through the window. Have a fantastic one. Cheers. Bye.